Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southwood County Recreation Center for our second night matchup between the Minnesota Blue Hawks and your Wisconsin Rapid Riverkings. This is Paul Kennedy on play-by-play tonight with Mark Lochner helping us out on color commentary. As always, Mr. Napgezek helping out with the producing, putting a fine show together for you tonight with the help of Mr. Matt Fillmore as the technical director. And back tonight by a special guest appearance, Mr. Zachary Watro on the cameras. We'll get ready to drop the puck here. Starting out for the Riverkings, Kyle McNair will be in net. The Stepney, Skaggs, Newcomer, Willard, and McDonald lead the Riverkings off on the opening faceoff, and they win that. Just in front of the Minnesota bench, picked up here by Willard. Gets it back to Reese McDonald. Reese had a great game last night, and he flutters that puck in towards the goaltender now. Castelletti easily steers that aside. Minnesota gets ready to charge back towards the net, but here's Reese McDonald once again. Backhands that through the neutral ice. Just inside the Riverkings blue line now. Picked up, dumped in by Minnesota. They'll get ready to chase that puck down here as the Riverkings do a good job controlling that neutral zone and blue line. Puck bounces towards the near boards here. Reese McDonald appeared to have a little bit of an issue with his skate for a second there, but he looks like he's got it corrected now. Battle along the far half boards now. In behind the net. Picked up here by Skaggs. Skaggs sends that off the board, bouncing down the ice. And that'll create our first icing situation of the evening. So, Mark, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you back in the booth.
Thanks, Paul. It's been a while since I've been here, and even just watching hockey. I've been watching football and basketball and a bunch of other things. So,
well, we won't hold that against you.
Yeah, well.
All right, face off now to the left, right of McNair. Riverkings block that now. Nice job by Newcomer to make the block there. He'll take it down the other end of the ice. Skates that back behind the visiting team's net into the far corner now. Scott Harkey in there. Harkey had a great game as well last night. He'll pick that up, send that back to the point here. Jordan Steer waiting for the offensive player to try and move that past him, and he can't. So Jordan Steer will send that back into the Minnesota zone. Up off the glass now. Puck backpedaling into neutral ice, now back behind the Riverkings net. Kyle McNair's got a good eye on that. Riverkings do a good job keeping that front porch clean for him. They'll pick that puck up, and here comes Harkey. He feeds that across to Krager. Krager, nice shot there. Easily saved, though, by Castelletti. He was in good position. A good pressure here so far.
Yeah, Krager tried to go top shelf, and we got a delayed penalty coming up against the Riverkings.
And here we go.
First, like a hook.
First penalty situation of the evening. 18:03 remaining in the period. And that looks like Nathan Bottles is going to be invited to spend some time in the box.
Coming to the bench by a double penalty box for Wisconsin Rapids is number 27.
2 minutes for hooking at 18:03 remaining in the period. Face off here. Minnesota controls that. Into the near corner now. Cerilius picks that up. Sends it around the boards. McDonald out once again. He still seems to be having that skate issue. Out past the blue line now. McDonald in pursuit. He'll throw a check there. Puts a check on Mike Clough. McAlpine now for Minnesota. Sends that to a teammate. He'll lift that up into the zone in the near corner. Riverkings, nice job there, just clearing the zone there. They'll actually get a shot on goal for that as they send it down the length of the ice where Castelletti handles it. Harkey in on the forecheck. Good job there. Across neutral ice now. Minnesota trying to put on the pressure. Shot deflected up and high onto the glass. And the Riverkings clear the zone now with 1 minute remaining in the penalty. Picked up by number 19, Hopia for Minnesota. Glove down now just inside the Riverkings blue line by Yakus. Yakus, great game last night, 2 goals. Here's Beller. He gets the puck taken away by Harkey, who's aggressive on the forecheck tonight. He's looking for some help. He's in there all alone now with 35 seconds remaining in the penalty. He's just going to run some time off the clock there. Good aggressive play there by him.
Yeah, that was a good play in the neutral zone. He picked the pocket of the Blue Ox player and
hey, Riverkings clear the zone here. Sent down the length of the ice. 15 seconds remaining in that penalty. Castelletti makes a home run pass here. That looked to be offsides, and it was. So pass was just a little bit out of reach, and we will bring it back to the face-off circle to the left of Castelletti in the Minneapolis zone.
Yeah, the Riverkings have done a good job of playing defense on the penalty kill and keeping them, not giving the Blue Ox any really good offensive chances.
All right, face-off here. Controlled along the boards by the Riverkings. Reese McDonald in there battling for that. Puck at neutral ice now, picked up by Cerilius. And the Riverkings have killed the penalty off. Back to full strength now. 15:55 remaining in the period. Minnesota breaks out, shot on goal, deflection, picked up there by Radke. He'll turn that around. Move that up. Willard's got it just in front of the benches now. Sends that towards the net. Newcomer just couldn't get a stick on that. Just a stride or two away from being able to close on that. Skaggs will close that off inside the blue line. Puck comes out to neutral ice now. And that'll be offsides. Moore cut just inside the blue line there. So.
Yeah, and Stepney was trying to just dump it in and actually just hit him in the skates with it.
A little friendly fire there.
Yeah.
Riverkings win the draw. Scoots away from Yakusel. He'll have to come back behind his old goal line to retrieve that. Riverkings will skate that out of the zone now. Shot down the length of the ice here. No icing, no. Riverking player driven into the boards hard there, but he's okay. Looks like number 16, Radke. Rydell. Still warming up. All right, nice soccer kick there. Smith sends that back into the zone. Castelletti will try to play that. Not the greatest job of handling that, but it does get it to his defenseman. So in the end, it worked out for him.
Give the Riverkings a chance to change lines and get some fresh legs out there.
Nice save there as that puck kind of bounced in on McNair. Did a good job using the blocker to direct that in the corner, and the Riverkings get that down the ice now. Pick up another icing call here.
Yeah, he let it go just before he crossed the red line, just a little early to dump it in.
So the face-off will come to the left of McNair. Inside the Riverkings zone. Riverkings are skating from left to right tonight, wearing the home white jerseys. Minnesota black and purple jerseys. Back behind the net now. Cerilius on the move. He'll send that up. Sorry, that was Jordan Steer. Couldn't see the number. Come through center ice. Redmond just misses that pass as it was behind him. Puck up, deflected off of Radke and into the Riverkings bench. We'll get ready for a face-off.
Yeah, they tried to make that long lead pass, and the Riverkings player was actually behind the defenseman. The defenseman made a good play on it to stop it at the blue line on that last round. Otherwise, they would have had a chance for a breakaway goal.
Radke controls that. Sends it back in off the end boards now. Castelletti chips that back, tries to get it to his defenseman, but the Riverkings intercept it, headed towards the net now. Shot up high. Saved by Castelletti. Comes back out to Cerilius at the far point. Back to Krieger along the far boards. Riverkings have that side overloaded. Out now to Radke at the near point. Good job there by Krieger to steal that puck away and get that back to Hartke back behind the net. Minnesota defense unable to clear it. River Kings will stay in the zone. Good offensive pressure here. Chance here, but cleared by the defense now. Radke will have to hustle back now as Clough's in pursuit. Good job there defensively, playing the man there instead of trying to chase the puck. That's what you want to do in your own end. And Harkey will shoot that high and up over the net, into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. 12:57 remaining, 4 shots on goal for the River Kings, 2 shots on goal for the visiting team.
Yeah, that good play you were talking about down here in the River Kings defensive end was Stepney made a good job just riding the guy off the puck and not worrying about the puck, just making sure the Blue Ox player couldn't make a play.
He's been solid all year. Stepney's been a great addition.
Thank you. We did a special raffle going on. You can sell snowshoes, poles, and the hoodie donated by
Okay, stoppage in play here.
Tickets are only $10.
And we'll get ready for the face-out now. Willard in to take the draw. Wins that, starts skating towards the net. Puck's knocked off his stick by the defense. Picked up now. Skaggs sends that on net. Goaltender will cover that up. Scoop that up in the big glove, and now we'll get ready for another face-off here. So great game last night. If you didn't get a chance to miss it, River Kings very successful, winning 6-2. Look for that same level of success out of them tonight as they're doing a great job defending home ice.
They've been doing a good job tonight with offensive pressure. There have been a couple of just bounces where the puck just bounced over a stick. They couldn't get a shot on goal here. They've held the zone really, really well and did not, just couldn't get a stick on the puck.
In on the puck now. Willard has that now, backhands that to Newcomer. Just can't get a clear shot at that. Big pile up in front of the net now. Let's see where that puck is. Willard's got it again at the far half boards. Puck just falls off his stick there. He's unable to complete the pass. Minnesota will start to skate that out of their zone. Out to neutral ice now. Here comes Newcomer. He absorbs a big check right at the penalty box by number 64, Kramer, but that's not going to slow the River Kings down as Max Moore takes it into the zone. Puck shot to eye level for us here. That's the 3rd time in the last 2 games. So, in any case, the River Kings will send that down. No icing on this play here. It's Smith in there. Battles along the boards. Got 2 Blue Ox on him, but gets it back to Radke, who sends it towards the net. Knocked down by the defense. Radke will get another chance at it here. They'll just move that forward now, try to get it to Smith. Puck comes out of the zone, so the River Kings will have to get back behind the blue line now to avoid icing. Backhanded off the boards by the Blue Ox player now. Out to center ice. That's number 8 for the Blue Ox. Keese, he's send that into the River Kings end. Radke rubbed off the play there by the Minnesota player. Big check there. Beller absorbs that by number 16, Rydell. Nice open ice hit there. Everybody's up and fine. Nice shot there. Oh, Castelletti just got a piece of that with the shoulder. Managed to fight that one off by Boyle. And skating out with it now, number 77, Kinney. Trying to get into the River Kings zone. Just inside the line there, just south of the River Kings bench. They'll be called for offsides now, though.
Yeah, both sides seem to want to bring the physicality, the couple of good checks here and neutral ice, and trying to send a message right off the bat. The score's just 0-0. See if they can turn some of that defensive juice into an offensive goal here for the River Kings.
So Maslowski wins the draw. Moose control that now. Clough tries to get that back behind the net. Nobody there though but River Kings, and they'll pick that up, start to move that out of the zone. Harkey along the far boards, crosses the red line, crosses the blue line, shot towards the net, deflected, oh, comes out, rebound, scores! Cole Krieger with the goal. Nice rebound goal there, and that's what happens when you crash the net, folks. Great job.
That was a great pass up front. He got the chip, and the goalie couldn't control the rebound, and he was able to put it home.
Yeah, it would have been really easy to just give up on the play after Castelletti made the save, but he stayed right there in the office, and when that puck came bouncing back out again, he was ready. So the River Kings enjoy a 1-0 lead at 10 with 10-12 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see players coming down, streaking down the middle like that. When they make that first shot, they're going so fast, they'll go right past the goal, and he was able to put the brakes on and stay there for the rebound.
Well, Mark, if we were having a race between you and Krieger, I know who would win.
He could put the brakes on and still win.
Well, good to see him knock that one into the net there. Riverkings out to the 1-0 lead. It's great to have that first goal in the books.
Assisted by number 17, Luke Harchie.
Just got
Archie with the assist.
And by number 27, Nathan Bottles.
Nathan Bottles with the assist on Krieger's goal.
Krieger from Harchie and Bottles.
Krieger from Archie and Bottles. Riverkings now hold the 1-0 lead. Minnesota putting the pressure on now, though, trying to play from behind a little bit here. Excuse me. Willard, strong on the skates there. Good job avoiding the defenseman now as the puck moves into the far corner of the defensive zone for Minnesota. Good battle along the boards here. Yeah, as you mentioned, a lot of physical play, but clean. Not a lot of dirty plays. Good save there by McNair. Puck sent back in there. Looked by his own teammate, perhaps.
Yeah, good blocker or good pad save.
Good job being down in that butterfly, covering up that bottom of the net. The pace is picked up now as the Riverkings have jumped out to that early lead. They'll control the puck just inside the blue line now. Good feed across, comes off the stick. Max Moore unable to control that though. Back behind the net now. McNair's got a good eye on it. And the puck will come out to center ice. Picked up here by number 8 for Minnesota, Peter Keese. Controlled now by the Riverkings. Radke sends that off the boards, gets it out to center ice for Goner of Minnesota. Minnesota players had to clear the zone, so they didn't get called for offsides there. You can't have a player back behind the blue line. Chipped in there. Wow, McNair with the big glove to knock that down. Couldn't quite grab it. But that puck drifted in. Good save there. He looks sharp so far tonight.
And Minnesota's been able to keep some offensive pressure here. The Riverkings have coughed a couple of kind of sloppy passes up. Let's see if they can clean that up on the defensive end.
Yeah, let's see. The puck bouncing around quite a bit tonight on both ends of the ice. So 7:45 remaining in the first period. Out to Boyle just inside the blue line now. He gets it to Redmond. Redmond gets knocked down, and his fan club is not going to appreciate that. Big check in the corner there for the Riverkings. Coming out now to neutral ice. Can't get past the defense though.
Getting a little chippy. The Riverking player just got knocked down behind the plate, got checked in the back.
Yeah, that's Redmond. He likes to stir the pot a little bit, so. Into the far corner now. Skaggs on top of that. He tried to feed that up to Boyle, knocked down by the offensive player. That was number 64, Kramer. And now the Riverkings will control, get it to Boyle. He'll chip that in, send that into the offensive zone, and he'll look to get off the ice now to make a line change. Stick broken back behind the net for Minnesota. Slows down play just a little bit here as Minnesota goes offsides there, kind of getting in each other's way there. Here's Cole Krieger, your goal scorer, looking to get a second one here. He's got Nathan Bottles working with him. Bottles had that assist on that first goal. Backhand feed goes out, picked up by Minnesota. They'll skate that in, try to get that across the Riverkings blue line, and they do. Krieger gloves that down and looks to wheel that back up the ice here. Across the logo. Back behind the net, Castelletti trying to control that. Cole Krieger once again has that puck, so he's all over the place right now. As you would expect, he's had a good season.
And McNair had a good save on that last shot. That was a pretty good shot. It popped up in the air, and he wasn't exactly sure where it was for a while.
Get a whistle here, and somebody's going for roughing.
Visitors Bureau wants you to know about all the great things going on in your community. Go visit Rapids.com for events, training, sports, and more. Visit Rapids.
All right, that looks like number 23, Beller. He'll sit for 2 minutes for roughing. He had a little run-in right in front of the penalty bench earlier with one of the Riverkings players. So
Max Beller, 2 minutes for roughing.
Max Beller, 2 minutes for roughing. Riverkings penalty play last night was great. Let's see if they can have that same level of success tonight. I think they scored 2 power play goals last night.
Yeah, let's see if they can get some more, get another goal here. I think the way this is going, Minnesota's come to play tonight. Let's see if they can take a little of that heart away and get up by 2 goals.
Minnesota seems a little frustrated already. As a shot comes in there on Castelletti, he'll kick that over in the corner where it's picked up by the Riverkings. Far side of the boards now. Fed over to Stepney. He'll try to feed that across, but it's knocked down by the Minnesota defense. Skaggs has it at center ice. Backpedals now just inside of his blue line, looking for his partner in Stepney to help him out. He'll continue backpedaling back behind his net. And now he'll make the handoff over to Willard. Willard's a strong guy on those skates. You got a lot of speed there and a lot of size. Good choice to have him going. He'll get that on net. Saved by Castelletti now. To Stepney with it. Pass over. Shot just wide of the net there. Newcomer will pick that up. Up. Off the glass. Looked like it was headed out of play, but stayed in. Riverkings there got it. That's Reese McDonald with it. Here's a chance here. Skaggs will send that in. Gets that back down to Reese McDonald again. Calls for the pass. Just couldn't close the deal on that one as they fed that puck across the slot and just couldn't get it to settle down for a clean shot. And Stepney now trying to get that out. Hey! And Stepney knocks it down now as the Minnesota player tried to move it out and could not. Strong on the skates here. That's Hartge. I'll get it.
Yeah, they completed the line change. They got some fresh legs out there. The Minnesota defense is going to be getting a little tired here. We got some fresh legs out there. Let's see if they can put it to use.
Well, they get the puck back to Yakus. That's a good choice there. He had 2 goals last night. He's got some great hands. He'll feed it out in front now to get it to Cole Krieger. Minnesota getting a little desperate now as they've been out there a long time. There's a shot. Castelletti makes a save. Rebound comes back out. Knocked down with a high stick.
Oh, the goalie
Castelletti's helmet came off and lost his mask. And that will put an end to that offensive charge for now. But I think the faceoff's going to stay in the Minnesota Blue Ox's end to Castelletti's right.
Yeah, it's 6 seconds left. Let's see if they can dial something up and get a quick shot off before the power play ends.
Yeah, win the draw, get it back to the point, go to the net, blast it, deflect it, chip it in. Simple, right?
Easy.
Well, it didn't come away quite as clean with the win on the face-off as we had hoped, and so that will bring an end to the power play situation.
Well, they waved off the icing. It was one.
Yeah, with it being that close to the end of the penalty, it's probably too close to make the judgment on that. So turnover here now. That'll roll in on McNair. He'll put the glove on top of that. Call for the face-off in the Riverkings end. Jordan Steer out there meeting and greeting some Blue Ox.
Yeah, that puck rolling in on the goalie like that, he made darn sure that sometimes those things will bounce funny, and he put the stick down flat and just made sure that didn't go in. Wasn't coming fast, but
doesn't need to.
Nope.
He's been very responsible back in his own net tonight, so. All right, fed across here. Blue Ox can't control that, though. And here comes Cerilius. He's got fresh legs. Shot towards the net. Saved by Castelletti into the corner. 3:30 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Riverkings now as Radke has it. Sends that down into the Minnesota Blue Ox zone. Castelletti can't handle that cleanly, but Minnesota will still come away with it now. Number, looks like 12 for them. 11 maybe. Hobbs picks that up, sends it into Riverkings end. Rydell will turn that back around. Rydell had a good weekend. Got his first hat trick the other night down in the Dells. Had a good game last night as well. And there's Rydell now. He'll make that pass. Max Morse shot, big deflection there. Comes into the corner. Riverkings just looking to make a line change here. Redmond in there in the corner. Causing a little havoc. He's working over Peter Keese. Minnesota just can't get out of the zone there. Riverkings are keeping them clogged in. Good job. Now they get it out to center ice. Number 22's got that for him, Colton Avery. Minnesota really can't get anything set up here. They'll get a shot back from the point from Goner, but it's deflected around quite a bit. McNair's looking for it. He can't find it. Now he does. No harm, no fouls. Defense is helping him out. Puck's backhanded back out to the neutral ice here. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the period. Willard's got it now. He'll backhand that in.
Both sides making a change here.
Clough's got it now for Minnesota. Blue Hawks trying to get set up. Clough's got it back now after he made a pass to a teammate and gets it back. But Willard denies that opportunity. He'll skate it back down again. Nice job there breaking into the zone. Shot towards the net. Save there by Castelletti. He'll get that into the corner. Back behind the net here, just in front of the players' benches now. Here's Masalowski with it again. He'll feed that across number 12. Shot on McNair. McNair out at the top of the crease, well in position, and makes that save look easy.
It's been good end-to-end action here. They've been able to go back and forth. Not a lot of shots, but...
Well, we got 13 in the first period. It's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be fogging up my glasses with the mask on.
Not the Philadelphia fog game. I think, was that Philadelphia? I thought it was Philadelphia.
I think it was Philadelphia and Chicago. I'm not sure if it was in Philly or in Chicago. I know Chicago's had a couple too.
Perhaps one of the fans could call in with the answer on that.
Oh, nice play.
Backhand now. Bottles headed towards the net there. Shot again. Castelletti with a nice save there. Just over 1 minute remaining in the period. Castelletti's going to be tough to beat.
They must have heard me. They said, "What do you mean we aren't getting shots on goal?" That was a really good scoring chance right there.
All right, Krieger in there to take the draw. He's got Jordan Steer back at the point as long as Skaggs. Harkey's got it there, backhand towards the net. Doesn't come away clean though, knocked down by the defense for number 11, Hobbs. 1 minute, under 1 minute remaining in the period. Skaggs gets that now, gets it to Harkey. He'll pitchfork that into the zone. Nathan Bottles, he's got an assist already tonight. Jordan Steer, shot high, drops back behind the net, stays in play. Bottles tough on the skates there along the far half boards. Minnesota's got it now behind their net, looking to move that up, and they'll keep it in the zone. Great job by Harkey there. Oh, good chance here. Bottles behind the net, trying to feed that across as Castelletti had lost it and left it laying back there. Just couldn't make that a clear play. Puck knocked down with a high stick just inside the blue line here. Boys out there getting a little lacrosse practice in. Cole Krieger and Castelletti having a little talk. What are you getting me for Christmas? No, what are you getting me for Christmas?
I think Krieger might ask him, hey, all he wants is another goal.
Right.
Or two.
Two would be good.
Two would be good.
We throw our hats in. McNair deflects that into the corner. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Max Moore will try to move that out. Rydell sends it up off the glass. And that'll do it for the first period, folks. Wisconsin Rapid Riverkings take a 1-0 lead in to the locker room here after they have accumulated 15 shots, 9 shots on goal for the visitors. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the start of the second period. All right, folks, welcome back to the Southwood County Recreation Center. For Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV, we're happy to be bringing you the second period here. Riverkings hold a 1-0 lead over the Minnesota Blue Hawks. As we prepare to start the second period, Riverkings will be skating in the home white uniforms from our right to left. Minnesota black and purple uniforms. We'll get ready to go here. Mark, what did you think about that first period?
Well, I think both teams played well. There was a lot of up and down action, and Riverkings, just one thing I'd like to see them clean up is they had a couple of sloppy passes in the defensive end and gave up a couple of scoring chances. Other than that, I think they played really, really well, and they were able to take that 1-0 lead into the locker room. And let's see what they draw up here now coming into the second period.
Well, Grant Newcomer wasted no time there getting that shot on net. Making sure Castelletti's realizing that the second period has begun. So face-off now will come to Castelletti's left. Minnesota comes away with that. Number 19, Hopi has got it. Passes that back to teammate, Stepney. Soccer kicks it to himself here. Can't quite get it back on his stick as Glazer's battling him hard. Minnesota flips that up into the zone. What's that, Mark?
Stepney did a good job cutting him off. I thought for a second there that guy was going to beat him down the boards, and Stepney was able to get his body in front of him and cut him off so he didn't get a breakaway chance.
Yeah, nice job there. After that puck, it kind of bounced over his stick and he wasn't able to control it. So Newcomer now sends that across the ice from McDonald. McDonald backhands that to Skaggs. Skaggs sends that out of the Riverkings zone now. Pass too far for Krieger. That'll go down the length of the ice. No icing here, though. So Minnesota could have played that. Clough will backhand that along the boards now. Unsuccessfully. Riverkings have it in the slot, looking to make a play here. Bottles just couldn't secure that. Comes out now. Here comes Krieger. He's your goal scorer so far. Looking for goal number 2 on the night. Shot deflected up into the netting. 18:46. We'll get ready for another face-off.
Yeah, the Riverkings look like they could have had some, could have had a couple of scoring chances there, but the Minnesota defense really did a good job. Had some really long sticks and were able to just disrupt things enough to not give them up a shot.
So puck comes outside the blue line now. Sent back in by the Riverkings. Here's Harkey with it on the backhand. Tries to move that along the boards. Puck just kind of rolls around tonight. A lot of chop on the ice right now. Held down inside the zone by Jordan Steer. He'll glove that down and get that over to number 27, Bottles. Back behind the net. Minnesota looking to move that up and out of the zone. They do. Riverkings send it back in, but it's picked up quickly and sent back in, and they shot it towards their own bench. So if you ever want to have a talk with your coach, you make sure you shoot on him.
Riverkings didn't deflect that at all. That was pure. He must have had something said to him in the locker room.
That was clean. That could be a long bus ride back to Minnesota. You start shooting the puck at your own coach. Back to center ice now. Kyle Smith in on the draw. Minnesota takes that. Cerilius out on the ice now. Radke helping him out. Smith back there behind the net, causing pressure on the offensive player. Puck comes to the far point now. Comes outside the blue line. They're unable to hold that in the end. And Cerilius will come back now and scoop that up. Kyle McNair's got his eye on all the action here. He's been good so far tonight. Rydell will back that out and try to get that moving forward here. Puck comes off of Radke's stick. He'll instead motor back behind the net there. Try to skate it up out of the zone. Turnover here. Minnesota towards the net. Can't get a clean shot away there. Great job there by Cerilius. Shot towards the net. McNair knocks that out. And puck is net is well off the moorings.
That was still a great save.
Absolutely.
He got his glove up. He was a little off balance, but got his glove up and picked that one out of the air.
You can tell he's really focused right now. So McNair will set up in his crease at the top of his crease for the face-off here to his left. Looks like Smith in to take the draw. Minnesota comes away with that. Number 15 for them. Starkey trying to make a play. Riverkings have it at center ice. Radke sends that down into Minnesota end. No icing on this play as Minnesota backpedals now to try and pick that up and move that out of their end. Riverkings have done a good job keeping the pressure on most of the night.
Yeah, and they got some fresh legs out there, so let's see if they can hold the zone here for a while.
Yeah, it looks like Dimitri Karras is out for a shift. So Jordan Steer in the corner now. Can't clear the zone. Yakus will have to hustle to get back there now. It's number 44 for Minnesota. Mercier is in there to try to make a play here. He's rubbed out along the boards. Puck up, out of play. Get ready for another face-off. So
a little bit of action after after the play between Karras and one of the, I didn't see what number for Minnesota. Well, hey, how you doing after the play?
Season's greetings.
Oh, that's right. It is that season, isn't it? Just saying hi to an old friend.
Absolutely. All right, Mercier in to take the draw against number 18 Redmond. Riverkings successful in that venture. They'll pick it up back behind their own net, try to move it along the boards here. Jordan Steer up off the glass, gets it out to center ice, clears the zone. Clough in there for, Keese in there for Minnesota, picks that up, tries to send that into the Riverkings end. Yaku's hustling. Good communication out there. You can see hand gestures and a lot of looking around, a lot of talking back and forth between the River King players. So I think that was a big part of their success last night. Looks like they're continuing that tonight. Nice job by Redmond there as he's dumped, but he'll get it up to Newcomer. Newcomer shot wide, down into the near corner now. Reese McDonald using his speed and strength to get into the corner. Feeds it out to Willard. Oh, just couldn't make a clean one-timer there. Puck just off his stick. He's got it back behind the net though. Willard will send that up to the point. Gets that to Skaggs. Skaggs feeds that right back to Newcomer. Stepney now doing a good job cutting off the Minnesota player, 64 Kramer. Not letting him get near the puck here. Riverkings back on the attack. Shot knocked down here by the Minnesota Blue Hawks. Riverkings will play defense now as number 19 comes in. Tries to get that toward the net, but he's going to have a hard time getting through there. Was that in the Newcomer? Stepney. Stepney's had a good night defensively. All right, Glazer for Minnesota tries to bring it in the zone, crosses the blue line up though. Already a Blue Ox across there, and you can't have a Blue Ox in the zone if the Blue Ox is carrying the puck across the blue line.
Well, and that was Nestepny, and I think he stepped up and made the Blue Ox player just divert just a little bit before he got to the blue line, and it interrupted the timing on the play enough to where they skated off sides.
Nice win on that draw there by Cole Krieger. Yeah, it doesn't always have to be a huge check, right? You know, the part of the physical game is just keeping another guy from doing what he wants to do. Got two hockey player pile up there as Cole Krieger's tied up with Hopia along the far side of the blue lines now. And looks like Cerilius might be banged up there as he's slow to get back up to his skates.
I think he took a stick, but I'm not sure.
Riverkings coaching staff talking to the officials about it. .14:27 remaining in the second period. Riverkings still out in front, 1-0. Yakus on the ice. Cole Krieger in to take the draw. He's got Harkey with him. Jordan Steer back at the point, as well as Nathan Bottles on left wing. Castelletti at the top of the crease now, preparing for the onslaught here as Nathan Bottles has it. Nice job there by Yakus, pinching that play off and keeping that puck in the zone. Not letting the Minnesota get out. Now puck's deflected, picked up here at middle ice by Colton Avery of Minnesota. He'll try to bring it into Riverkings end. Puck in the near corner. What's that, Mark?
Yaku's made a couple of good plays.
He's been a great addition this year.
To hold that zone.
Oh, nice feed by Harkey. Krieger trying to come in. He gets the puck on net. Just a little bit wide.
He still got a shot off and he was laying flat on his belly.
And that shot from Minnesota would have been up where the band is. Hey Mark, you had a chance to check out the souvenir stand tonight?
I have not yet.
They got some great stuff down there for the holidays. So I think the Rowdy doll is still on special. Plenty of time to get down in the rink and pick one up. Okay, face off here in the Riverkings zone. And the Riverkings will come away with that. Rydell in there battling. Got Newcomer helping him out. Sorry, that's Nestepny. Nestepny moving up now. Splits the defense. Shot. Deflected out. Out to the top of the face-off circle now. Skaggs looking to try and get another shot away. Can't do that. Riverkings will pick that up, start to circle that back now. Now Stepney's really playing well tonight. Nice job there by Smith. Gets past one defender, bangs that off the boards in the back there. Rydell's got that, gets it up to the point. Skaggs waiting for the puck, and he's got it now. Backhands that to himself. Minnesota able to knock that away now, and Stepney picks that up. Smith, good battle in neutral ice now. Shot towards the net. Nothing for McNair to be concerned about, but he was tracking it. Home run pass here for the Riverkings as Max Moore tries to get down there and pick that up. He's in the corner now, taken out by the defensive player, number 21, George James. Back behind the net, Castelletti. He'll stop that. And they'll turn it over to his defense. Jordan Steer waiting at the point. Boyle intercepts that though. Sends that in off the end boards, back behind the Minnesota Blue Hawks net. Boyle's got it now, makes a move, shot out front, save. And that should be a penalty there.
Yeah, they're taking him.
Well after the whistle.
Good offensive pressure by the Riverkings. They've been putting a lot of pressure on Minnesota, and the guy's lost his cool after the like you said, well after the whistle, and knocked the Riverking player over the moorings on the net.
That'll be Ville Anderson, number 5 for Minnesota. 2 minutes for roughing.
2 minutes roughing to Minnesota number 5. And the penalty 7:54.
Well, let's see if they can continue. They've had some really good offensive pressure here. Let's see if the one-man advantage is enough to help them put a puck in the back of the net.
There's a nice shot in there from the point by Jordan Steer. Krieger's got it. Back to Bottles, standing right behind the net. Krieger controlling. Gets it to Yakus. Yakus feeds that back to Krieger. Krieger tries to get the shot away, blocked by the defense, so Jordan Steer in there to pick that up and help his teammate out. Just in front of the Riverkings bench now. Puck comes back to Jordan, shot wide of the net. Good traffic in front though, a lot of opportunities there if we can get a good clean shot away. Hartke's got it now in the far corner, back up to the far point. Yakus fakes the shot, gets it to Jordan Steer. Now he fires one in there, just wide.
Goalie never saw it.
Probably only saw the vapor trail off of that one. So Krieger kicks that along now, gets that over to Hartke. Hartke gets it up to Jordan Steer. Hartke looking to get a shot away, blocked by the defense there with just under 1 minute remaining in the penalty. Jordan Steer will come back and pursue that as Minnesota clears that off. Both teams will make a line change here. Willard out on the ice now for the Riverkings. Yaku's still out there with him for now. Reese McDonald out there, newcomer. Chance here for the Riverkings now. They look like they called that offsides?
Calling a hand pass.
Hand pass, okay.
Yeah, he stopped it from going out of the zone with his hand, and it just kind of dropped down, and another Riverkings player picked it up before he could get his stick on it.
Scramble for the puck here after the faceoff now. Minnesota comes away with it. Can't dump that cleanly into the Riverkings end though. Reese McDonald's in there to slow that down. Riverkings will get ready to set up here. Through neutral ice, now here comes Willard. He's got his wheels rolling. Riverkings pick that up here as the puck's knocked out of the zone. Skaggs circles back in neutral ice and knocked away by Letusik from Minnesota. McNair will come out and help set that up for Willard. Penalty's over now. Both teams back to full strength. Score still 1-0 Riverkings with 10 minutes remaining in the second period. So we're halfway through this one. Big check there by Reese McDonald. He gave Starkey a little meet and greet to the boards there. So
I think he maybe thought he had some swelling, so he wanted to make sure he got some ice on that.
Well, he certainly got some ice on that. Speaking of ice, we'll have icing here as that puck shot the length of the ice. We will get ready for a face-off in the Riverkings end with 19:31 remaining in the period.
Subway on Riverview Expressway, and on 8th Street in Santa Rapids, and on 1st Street in the Cruza. Subway, eat fresh.
So next game up there, Riverkings will be going on a showcase trip down to Chicago, I believe, and they will play 4 games down there.
And you're talking about that venture they had last week with the team from Colorado. That was, you said that was some really stiff competition, and looks like it sharpened up their edges a little bit because they're playing some pretty good hockey here tonight.
Yeah, Jordan Steer getting physical back there behind the net, but a River King player, 29, Matlowski. Minnesota now putting some pressure on. The Stepney trying to clear that out. Sorry, that was newcomer. Big check along the far half boards there. Max Moore with the check, shot wide. Up and out of play. 8:56 remaining in the period. Physical play starting to pick up.
Yeah, physical play. Minnesota's been putting some pressure on here. See if we can survive the onslaught and get some pressure down in the offensive end of the zone. Win the face-off,
and Smith does for the River Kings. Gets that back to Jordan Steer. He's dumped unceremoniously there by the visitor player. Kyle McNair's not going to take anything there as the puck creeps into his crease. He's just going to put the glove on that and say, hey, we're going to reset, boys, and do this again. All right, Cole Krieger on the ice now for the River Kings. Jordan Steer out there. Looks like Kyle Smith. Oh, sorry, Nathan Bottles.
This is the line for the River Kings that's been doing most of the damage.
Yeah, they've been playing well lately, so good to see that. Nice play by Harkey there to glove that down here to get a chance for a shot here. Shot saved by Castelletti. It's the River Kings' 19th shot on goal so far. So 8:30 remaining. Yakus back on the point. Jordan Steer on the far point. Cole Krieger, Harkey, Bottles still on the ice.
See if they can win this draw here and create some offensive pressure.
Kramer out for Minnesota to take the draw against Cole Krieger. And Krieger's a winner. He'll get that back to the point here. Shot. Oh, big deflection there. No River King available to pick up that rebound though. Minnesota will clear the zone safely. Harkey, puck falls off of his stick as he tries to clear that into the zone. And unsuccessful here, but good job there by Cole Krieger chipping that out of the River King zone. Bottles carried that cross back across the line. Now got it out. Here's Yakus. Head up, looking to make a play. Kind of a weird bounce off the glass there, but it worked out in our favor. Now Harkey's got the Jets going. He's looking to feed that across the Bottles here. Can't quite make the feed as the defenseman's all over him here. So Krieger's in there to help his teammate out though. Gets that back to Yakus. Battle along the boards here as Minnesota trying to move that puck out of their zone. Yakus still battling down low. He'll come to the bench now. River Kings take a shot towards the net. It's deflected. Radke's got that. He'll send it back into the corner. Back and forth between Reese McDonald and Radke. Good pressure here. Good offensive zone time. McDonald's got that along the far boards. Turns that over to the Minnesota Blue Ox players. They'll start to skate that in now. That's number 6, Cheney. He can't do anything with it though. And the River Kings newcomer will pick that up, send that out. Chance here as the puck gets sent into the River Kings offensive zone. Newcomer with the check there. Willard tries to control that. Puck comes out of the zone though as he sent that across ice. Castelletti in there to try to control it. Puck kind of bounced up on him and gets to his defenseman though. Along the far boards, Minnesota tries to move that into the Riverkings end. They're really not having a lot of success with that, so they're going to do what's called a dump and chase. They dump that into the zone, then all the players go in there, try to chase that puck down and pick it up. Doesn't work out for them, though, but it does work out. The Riverkings get the icing there with 6:15 remaining in the period, and so they'll get the draw at the Riverkings end of the ice to the left of Kyle McNair.
A lot of end-to-end action again without any shots on goal in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, it's been a close game. All right, Minnesota has the puck now. Number 22, Avery with it. Radke's dumped back behind his own net, but he gets the puck up to Rydell. Rydell cuts the Minnesota player off. Stays on his skates there. Here's Radke, looks behind him, sees that he's got Avery right on him, so he's going to have to move that puck quickly, and he does. Gets it out to center ice. Keith picks that up for the Minnesota Blue Hawks. He'll dump that into the zone as Minnesota performs a line change here. Stepney now, he's flying through the neutral zone, gets that shot towards the net. Castelletti saves it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to call a penalty. They might call it. I wonder if they're going to do...
Looks like a roughing call.
Yeah.
Max Moore was driven into the end boards after the play. Be a 2-minute call for roughing.
Yeah, with potentially dangerous play. He almost went in head first, but was able to avoid get his arm up before he hit the board with his head.
Yeah, Peter Keese for Minnesota. Yep. Peter Keese is a good player. Not the most physically dominating player out there, though, at 5'7" and 175 pounds or so.
Well, let's see if the Riverkings...
155 pounds, so...
Let's see if the Riverkings... The goalie's been leaving some rebounds out there. See if we can... If you can't get a clean shot through the first one, have somebody waiting on the doorstep for one of those rebounds.
Yeah, let's get it to the net here and light the lamp. Here's a shot in on the net, saved by Castelletti.
No rebound that time.
No rebound.
And they had two Riverkings there waiting for it, but not that time.
Face off to the left of Castelletti. The far face-off circle right in front of the hometown fans. Nice crowd here tonight. Hopefully they're enjoying the show. Here's Yakus with it. Feeds that over to Steer. Steer's got it now. Passes that to Krieger. Krieger sends that back over to Yakus. Can't do anything with it though. He'll just pick that up and send that back to Jordan Steer. Short the net. Towards the
nice
net.
Play.
Good job there by Steer to keep that on his own, but Minnesota manages to knock that just past the blue line now, and the Riverkings will have to come to center ice and regroup, and they do. Here comes Harkey. Nice job driving towards the net there on the backhand. Couldn't get a shot away. Minnesota will pick that up, lift that up out of the zone here. Kyle McNair out there, Ron Hextall trying to get a shot on goal maybe.
Got a chance for a breakaway.
Blast! Big chance here now as the puck's loose in the crease. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, they caught Minnesota in a line change, and they almost got one.
Yeah, that all started with McNair feeding that puck up the ice like that. So, good to see the goalie out being aggressive.
Good heads-up play.
Yeah, we have a very well-coached team, so they're in the game. All right, Skaggs sets up behind his net now. Just over 20 seconds remaining in the penalty. Reese McDonald gets that chipped over the bench, over the glass. And it's time for a new puck. And there's nothing better than a new puck, except a puck in the back of the other team's net.
And notice the Riverkings changed something up a little bit offensively on this power play when they fed to the center and couldn't quite complete the play.
Minnesota sends that down the length of the ice. McNair controls that puck, gets that back to defense, and that's going to do it for the penalty. River Kings unsuccessful on the power play, but good pressure and a couple of good opportunities there. Another one right there as they go crashing the net there. That looks like Reese McDonald right there waiting for that rebound. So see if we can keep that kind of pressure on them the rest of the night, and good things should happen. Face-off coming to the left of Castelletti. River Kings come away with it. Shot towards the net, saved by Castelletti. Big rebound picked up by Minnesota, and they'll start to move that out. That was number 27, Goner, trying to move that puck out of the zone. He's unsuccessful in that, though. Rydell in there to make a play here as the River Kings hold that puck in the zone. Just jerks past into Stepney's glove. He wasn't able to quite get hold of all that, so the River Kings will regroup at center ice here. Here's Rydell in, making a move towards the net. Big pile up in the corner. Can't touch it with his hands, though. Got to try and get the stick on there, and he couldn't. Minnesota tries to move that up now. Rydell may be a little banged up after that play, so looks a little slow getting back to the play here. Hopefully he's okay. Into the River Kings end now. Shot wide of the net. Max Moore knocked down. He'll pick that puck up here. Gets that out of the zone. Good job there.
Yeah, that was a good heads-up play. Yeah, Rydell's looking to get off the ice. He got kind of turned around back behind the net down there on that last offensive pressure.
Yeah, Max Moore looked like he's a little worse for the wear himself. Kind of heading to the bench now, hunched over. Hopefully he's okay as well, too. So big check there. Skaggs is taken out along the far boards. Krieger now has it for the River Kings. Good chance here. Lauterback for number 16 for Latusik, for Minnesota. Tries to get that down to the other end.
Rathke did a good job riding him to the boards.
Hobbs back pursuing that, but he's not going to get past Harkey. There's a lot of speed there. Chance out in front there. Oh, just saved. Bottles had a nice little deflection shot in there, and just couldn't make that go. Castelletti was in good position with 1:53 remaining.
Yeah, Hargy made a good play. He worked hard along the boards and chipped it out in front, and didn't get a lot on the shot, but was able to chip it towards the net. If he gets a little more on it, he might. I don't think the goalie can react, because that was really bang bang.
Yeah, we had a beautiful deflection goal last night. So shot from the sideboards and just tipped right in front of the crease and just tricked the goaltender. So trying to recreate that tonight. Bottles battling along that board just inside the Minnesota blue line. Minnesota will flip that up out of their zone now. Here's Yakus with the puck, looking to get some help here. Sends it out to neutral ice. Can't find one of his players, but he's got it back again. Glove down now by Reese McDonald. Harkey. River Kings clear the zone now. Max Beller back to pick that up. Taken out there by number 27, Nathan Bottles. Radke's got it. Got his head up there as he fires that into the neutral zone. Minnesota gets it inside Wisconsin's zone. That's going to go down and will turn into an icing. A little dispute right here in front of the penalty boxes between a couple of the opposing players, but everybody skates away. Under a minute to play in the second period. River Kings have 24 shots on goal, 12 for the visiting squad. Blake Glazer in there to take the draw. Looks like he'll be taking it against Cole Krieger. River Kings come away with that draw here. Here's Newcomer out to center ice. Turns that over. Glazer's got it now for Minnesota. Sent down into the far corner here. Harkey's got it. Oh, he takes a big check there. Potential icing here, but Newcomer avoids that. Puck shot across the ice there. Picked up by McDonald. He'll backhand that deep into the Minnesota Blue Ox zone. Picked up there by number 27. 16.7 seconds remaining in the period.
Oh, with that icing brings the face-off all the way back down into the Minnesota end. 16 seconds to see if they can get a cheap one here at the end of the period to go up 2 goals.
Yeah, let's get one set up here.
Their
Blast in the back of the net.
Their defense has been really, really good. They haven't allowed a shot in the last 7 minutes. The Riverkings.
Yeah. Yeah, very responsible tonight. So, as a goalie, you really like that. You know, anytime the guys in front of you helping you out, makes your life easier. Bit of a turnover there here at the end of the period, but no harm there as the Riverkings will take a 1-0 lead into the locker room after 24 shots on goal, 12 for the visiting Minnesota Blue Ox. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the start of the third period. Welcome back to the Southwood County Recreation Center for our third period action between the host Wisconsin Rapid Riverkings and the visiting Minnesota Blue Ox. So, Mark, what are your thoughts on that second period?
That second period, no offense on either end, but the Riverkings defense was really, really good to not allow any shots in that last 7 minutes. Minnesota had some chances there, and they were trying to put some offensive pressure there, and the defense just clamped down on them. So if they can keep that up, that 1 goal will stand, but makes me a little nervous. I'd like to see Riverkings put another goal up there.
Well, here's hoping we light the lamp in this period. Riverkings back defensively now. Shot high and up over the back of the net now. Shane Willard will control that as he comes along the far boards on his new sheet of ice here. Pass just out of reach for Skaggs, but he'll get to it and backhand it into the Minnesota Blue Ox end. McDonald ridden off the puck there now. Willard's got it again. Turnover there. Minnesota will pick that up, get that past the red line. Can't get it too far in the Riverkings end though before it's turned back around, so their entry was denied there. And here's Reese McDonald. He'll feed that over to Newcomer. Sorry, to Stepney. I'll get it. Yakus has it now. Great pass there over to Jordan Steer. Those two are working well together. Harkey deflects that up into the Minnesota zone now. Bottles in there. Strong on the forecheck to pick that puck up back behind the net. Muck it up behind the net there. Keep Castelletti guessing. Backhand shot there. Up over the shoulder, but not into the net here. Number 12 for Minnesota tries to bring that down now. That's Clough, I believe. Riverkings not letting them set up here. Oh, this is going to be bad here. 2-on-0 here. McNair's going to have to be strong. No goal.
No goal. Hit the post.
Hit the post. Yeah, he had a lot of room there, but just couldn't make it go as the Riverkings got away with one a little bit there after giving up that 2-on-0 possession. McNair strong in the net, so the post is undefeated.
Yeah, I was just going to say, this is a line that the Riverkings need to step up and score a goal, and they almost coughed one up there.
So Cole Krieger to take the draw. I don't know what the delay is in the face-off here, but in either case, Minnesota comes away with it. Shot towards the net, knocked off the side. Picked up here by Skaggs. He'll move that up, try to move that up out of the zone. Now he does. Along the far boards, Harkey looking for some help here as he's got 3 Minnesota Blue Ox on him. Leaves it for Radke. Radke tries to get that back behind the net back to Harkey. Harkey's got it now, gives it to Krieger. Back to Harkey. Circling that net. Feed out in front, good feed there, but just couldn't connect to anybody as Riverkings turn that over now, and Minnesota starts to bring that out.
Yeah, Bottles was there in the front of the net, but he couldn't quite get it to him.
Yeah, pass was just a little bit behind him, so Riverkings are going to need to tighten up a little bit on defense here. They're a little bit sloppy to start the period. Smith now, he'll take a check from Shermer. Looks like he took a little knee-to-knee check there. He's in some pretty significant pain getting back to the bench. He's back there now. Teammates are helping him out. Minnesota controlling the puck now. Shot high and wide over the glove of McNair along the far boards. Starkey's got it from Minnesota. Redmond in there just misses that puck now. Minnesota allowed to skate that out of their end. Max Moore headed to the penalty box now. Pick up a 2-minute for slashing. Mark, you see Smith down there on the bench?
Yeah, the trainers are looking at it. They're going to move him down to the end of the bench. They're trying to take a look at him, but it looks like a foot or an ankle or something like that is what he's reaching for. He's reaching down. They're going to take him into the locker room and take a peek.
Andrew Kramer out there with Minnesota. Wins that draw. Bottles battling with Kramer along that far board. He'll pick that up and dump that down the length of the ice. River Kings are not subject to icing right now because they're shorthanded.
That was good work by Bottles to get that puck. He worked hard and he got it and was able to dump it all the way down the net.
Yeah, Bottles has just had a very strong season so far, so we hope that good play continues. All right, shot on net there, covered up by McNair. Kenny got no, it wasn't Kenny. That was Hopia that got the shot away.
Yeah, good save. He almost snuck it in on the short blocker side, but he was able to pinch it against the post and keep it from going in.
Yeah, McNair's positioning's been good tonight. So the faceoff will come to his right at the near faceoff circle in the River Kings defensive zone. Minnesota wins that. Here's Hobbs with it back at the point. Gets that down to his winger. Shot back behind the net now. Yakus in pursuit there. Sends that up off the glass down the length of the ice. Castelletti will have to pick that up back behind his net, set that up for his defense here. And he does that now as number 11. Carter Hobbs moves that up to Maslowski. My apologies to the family for the pronunciation there. So out in front now. Hobbs with the shot, knocked down there. Good job by Reese McDonald deflecting that into the corner out of harm's way. Good pressure here. River Kings will pick that up now. Krieger looking to make some plays offensively here. Cuts across the ice, across the logo. Nice job there, going east to west instead of north to south to help run some time off this penalty with 35 seconds remaining. Along the far boards now, skating out of the zone. Here comes Minnesota. Oh, Skaggs plays the man well there and drives him into the boards. Good job there. That'll put the end to the offensive threat. The River Kings will pick that up, send that down. Nice job on the penalty kill to this point. So, Carter Hobbs picks that up, has that back behind his net. Crosses blue line, cross the red line. Heading into the River Kings end now is number 77 for Minnesota, Kinney. And the penalty's over. River Kings have killed that off. Great job on the penalty kill, boys.
Yeah, they only gave up 2 shots.
Here's Hartke looking to make a move here down the near boards. Feeds that across. Oh, just deflected.
Defenseman just hit a defenseman's skate.
Yeah, if he could have got that across clean, Newcomer would have buried that. He was in good position. So it was going hard to the net. Number 64 for Minnesota trying to make something happen here now, but he meets a couple of the River Kings just inside the defensive zone there, and that play comes to an end. Shot high, off the boards, bouncing and spinning and twirling. Minnesota will try to get that out now. Yakus picks it up. Can't clear it cleanly though. Gets a break there as it comes back underneath him. Minnesota headed towards the net now. It's a little bit of a scrum out front here. Puck spinning around. Comes to the near boards here. Anderson's got to try to take a shot. Deflected by McDonald into the corner. And McNair is going to put an end to this silliness. He's going to jump on that puck, and we're going to get ready for a face-off here. We'll get together back behind the net there.
Let's give a little money away. $164 to be exact.
That was a good play by McNair to just cover that one up. The puck was bouncing really goofy. It was one of those where it was just dancing around the net. And he said he was going to put an end to it and glove it and get a line change and a face-off and start over.
Control the controllable.
You're so good at saying that stuff. You just put it into words in such a beautiful way.
Thank you. right, Harkey in pursuit on the forecheck now. Puck falls off the Minnesota player's stick, but he manages to get it out to center ice to his teammate McAlpine, who will move that along. Anderson with a big check there on the Stepney, number 8, but he gets the puck into the zone here. Riverkings putting the pressure on here. Two players converge on number 29, Hayden Maslowski. Much better pronunciation, I feel, that time. Running to the boards here now, though. Cole Krieger, he's your goal scorer so far tonight. He'll backhand that into the Minnesota Blue Hawks zone. Fans on the pass. Krieger with an opportunity. He's in. He shoots. Oh, saved by Castelletti. Good opportunity there. Just couldn't connect.
Yeah, trying to take advantage of a sloppy defensive play by Minnesota, and he couldn't put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Krieger may have been running out of gas a little bit too, though. Kind of at the end of his shift there, so. Here's a chance for Minnesota now as they get ready to try and move that up through the neutral ice. Past the Riverkings blue line now. That's Kramer with the puck into the near corner. Mercier gets hold of that, gets that to Kramer, who's walking in towards the net here. We haven't seen much of that tonight, so he wasn't able to get away with anything there. Bridell tried to pick that up, or sorry, that was Redmond. Blasted into the zone there by Moore, though. Puck comes out. Minnesota has it. Running the boards there. Yakus has a slight size advantage over the player number 8, Peter Keys, as he takes him out of the play. Nonetheless, still good effort here. There's offsides on the play, and
I guess glove doesn't count, huh?
No. .12:16 remaining in the third period. 25 shots on goal for the Riverkings. 14 for the Minnesota Blue Hawks. Radke's got it now just in front of the benches. He absorbs a big check from Shermer there. Newcomer battling along the far half boards. Puck comes out of the zone. Newcomer's got it again, though. Nice backhand feed there. He gets out to Willard. Newcomer strong on the skates there. They can't knock him off the puck. Number 11 in there, Carter Hobbs trying to do that, but he can't get away clean. Yakus has it back at the blue line, tries to get the shot away. That's deflected harmlessly into the corner. It's about 6 hockey players standing in between him and the net. So, always a good idea to shoot the puck, though. You never know what could happen. Hobbs has it now. He'll feed that across to number 23, Beller. Beller, big check there on Cole Krieger at center ice. Everybody skates away, though. If you're Krieger, you're really hoping for another chance like that last one there. Minnesota heads in. McNair with the glove. He'll swallow that up now with 11:05 remaining. Nice job there by the young man.
And Riverkings had good offensive pressure, but just couldn't actually put anything on net.
Now, Minnesota's a tough team, so. All right, Riverkings win the draw. They'll get that up out of the zone.
Rimmed it out, but nobody here to touch it up and create the icing.
So the face-off will come to McNair's left. Far face-off circle in the Riverkings end. Riverkings are skating left to right. Minnesota has it now. Starkey shot from the blue line. Blocked there by Harkey. Nice job there helping out of the defense.
Riverkings without a stick.
Yeah, that looks like Skaggs lost his stick.
Oh.
And took a couple of chops there. And Jordan Steer perhaps involved in a bit of a skirmish there as
yeah, Yeah, Steer after the whistle just kind of gave a guy a shove and fell over backwards. But I think that has to do with the broken stick. I think somebody got their stick chopped and he was just standing up for one of his teammates. So.
Well, in either case, the Riverkings will be down a man for the next 2 minutes. Steers in the box. Riverkings up on the boards now. Pounding the boards with the sticks, encouraging the boys on the ice as Hobbs has it from Minnesota. Nice pass across, but can't be controlled there by Clough as it was fluttering a bit. So one thing the Riverkings are going to have to do is keep that front porch clean. McNair's down now. I don't see where the puck is, but the referee has blown the whistle. No indication there's a goal, so hands in the air. I'd say McNair got a hold of that and covered it up.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure if it was underneath McNair or Yakus, because they were both laying on the ice in the crease, but it looked like it was underneath McNair.
Yeah, McNair covered that up well, so a lot of hockey players down in that area. Face-off will come to the right of McNair as he gets reset here with his equipment. Got jostled around a bit there on that last play. So 1:44 remaining on Jordan Steer's 2-minute minor penalty. 25 shots for the Riverkings, 16 for the Blue Hawks.
Let's see if the Riverkings can win this draw and get that puck out of the zone and get some new defense.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Get some new penalty kill out there.
Yeah, one of the things they did last night very well was force the penalty power play players to the outside, and really limited the number of shots they gave up on the power plays. So never really let them get set up much. So that helped. Fed across now, and Nathan Bottles just couldn't clear that puck. Blazers got it now from Minnesota at the face-off circle on the left side here. Skaggs back behind the net. Tries to wheel that puck around the boards. Can't get it away clean. Now the Riverkings do. That'll come down the length of the ice. Castelletti out to pick that one up. Gets it to Hobbs. Hobbs has his defensive partner Clough with him. Instead, he'll pass that off to number 23, Beller, and he's rejected vehemently by Smith at center ice. Riverkings rack a little time off that clock there as they force Minnesota to try to regroup. Calling for the puck here now, number 77 for Minnesota. He can't get a clean shot away as the Riverkings. Good job defensively there. Smith with a nice check there on number 27 for Minnesota, Gainer. And it helped to take a lot of time off of there with 30 seconds remaining in the penalty.
McDonald picked up the loose puck and cleared it all the way down the ice.
Yeah, here comes Gainer now, skating out in the Riverkings end. Smith now without a stick, so that's really like being down 2 men now. We're going to need to get that puck up and dump that out of the zone here. Still using the body to try to make a play, though. Open opportunity here. McNair's going to need to be quick there, and he was. Net's knocked off the moorings here.
Well, I don't know if that Minnesota player didn't see he had somebody open wide on the open side of the net. I don't know if he was trying to make a pass or trying to make a decision, but he never really even got a shot off.
Yeah, kind of a bit of an unfortunate break for the Riverkings there as the faceoff will stay in their zone. They would have been able to clear the puck had that net not come off the moorings. So in either case, Jordan Steer has 3 seconds remaining on his penalty, and he's standing up and ready to come back and join the action here.
He got a good 2 minutes rest.
All right, and great job by the Riverkings pulling their way. They kill that penalty. Reese McDonald carries that along the near side boards, back behind the net now. You would think that Minnesota's going to start looking to up the tempo here. Oh, wow. Oh, got a break there as Michael Clough was offsides there. So he had a clear path to the net.
You see your own doctor at Napgezek and your doctor.
Yeah, that was
just a phone call away when you need help.
It seemed like it took him a while to blow that whistle on that. I wasn't sure he was going to call it.
So Meslowski wins the draw for the Blue Hawks. Puck comes to Jordan Steer. He'll pass that along, get that to Yakus. Yakus tries to feed that through and can't quite get it to go, and now they do. Shot off the glass by the Minnesota defender. And Minnesota has to regroup now. Clough will dump that in, or they would have been offsides. Now the Riverkings send that out to neutral ice. Play right in front of the benches here. Here's Yakus. He's got Napgezek on him. Puck shot up out of the netting. 7:53 remaining in the third period.
Who's going to step up for the Riverkings?
Well, it starts with Cole Krieger winning a draw, and he did. Great job there. Feeds it to Harkey. Man, that kid can fly. Strong on the skates as well, too. He's tough to knock off the puck. He shows that here as he continues to battle back behind the net. Taking on number 15, Starkey for Minnesota. Harkey's back up on his skates here. Competing now with Napgezek. Battle continues in the corner. Nathan Bottles comes away with it for the Riverkings. Good job there. Just wheels that back around now. Tries to feed that out to Harkey. Deflected. Out of the zone now. Riverkings shoot that back in. They'll come for a line change now. We got some tired fish. So we'll get a new line out there now. Newcomer is out. McDonald is out. Radke is out. Willard is out. And McDonald tried to take Gunner out. Good check there. Big check there in center ice here. Then 2-8s come together. Newcomer with it. Stepney with a chance there, but Minnesota defense takes that puck away. Held into the point here by Keys. Come across the red line now. Oh, tripped up just outside the blue line there. That looked like Willard might have got him knee to knee there. Yeah, Willard's going to be invited to sit down. Keys skates back to the bench now. Minnesota coach requesting a 5-minute major, but we'll see what the call is here.
Coming to the matches by appointment, penalty box goal is
2 minutes.
number 25, Samuel Willard. 2 minutes for tripping.
So Willard's gone for 2 minutes for tripping.
Time of the penalty, 13:39. The result is a Minnesota
Shot here saved by McNair. Denying Clough there. He had a good opportunity, but that shot seemed to be kind of rising. And that's a better shot for a goaltender when you're shorthanded.
Yeah, right in the middle of his chest. So
yeah, he'll take those all night. Nice win on the draw there by Krieger. Clough back behind the net. Yakus knocks his man down. Minnesota bench upset about that. Shot comes through the crease there. And that one's up high. I was going to catch that, but
I thought about it.
I didn't want to spill my coffee. Art says he would have had that, but he's working the camera. And a fine job of working the camera he is. We hope you folks are enjoying the broadcast this evening. Kozlowski unsuccessful in his venture to win a draw here. Riverkings will chip it back into the Minnesota zone where Hobbs has it. Clough ridden into the boards there by two Riverkings. Puck comes up into the netting.
Yeah, curious. Yeah, they're saying that wasn't deflected. That was shot out of the zone, so the face-off will come out outside the blue line.
And a fine call that was. 5:42 remaining. Minute and 20 seconds on the penalty still. Jordan Steers got it, and he's just going to airmail that one all the way down to Castelletti. He'll scoop it up with the glove and set it up for his teammates. And
get a line change in for fresh penalty killers. And
shot. Nice job knocking that down by Skaggs. He may have paid a little bit of a price for that, but he seems to be okay. Along the far half boards now. Reese McDonald dumped, trying to make a defensive play there. No call. Skaggs continues to battle now.
Good work.
Reese McDonald, nice check there. Knock his man off the puck. Riverkings take possession. They'll send it out of the zone. Under 5 minutes remaining in the period. Smith in there, causing havoc for the Blue Ox. Puck skips over the stick of the Blue Ox player there, number 11, Carter Hobbs. Comes all the way down now.
Smith is back on the bench. He just came up. He's going.
Nice check there by Radke as that player was coming through center ice there. It looked like number 23, Beller. River Kings kill that penalty there. Radke throws the body around again, back behind the net, takes out number 19, Hopia. Krieger's got it. Play at center ice. A lot of play at center ice last night as well. So, shot towards the net. McNear steers that up into the netting. 4:01 remaining in the period.
That was a good penalty kill to keep the Blue Ox off the board. They put some pretty good pressure on. They got 8 shots in the period, which is, and had the 2 penalties. So River Kings are doing a good job defensively. Let's see if they can finish us off with the last four minutes.
Harkey looking to help with that as he 9-irons that one up and out of the zone. Harkey again sends that deep into the Minnesota zone, back into the far corner here. Nice play by Bottles there to use the body on the opposing player.
Good job holding the zone. Nice
job there. He clears the zone. And boy, Willard's strong on his skates. They're going to have a hard time knocking him off of there, and they're trying to, but Clough sends that across. Nice pass to the linesman there, and the River Kings will take advantage of that as Willard will have that just inside the blue line now for Minnesota. 3:15 remaining in the period. Pass cross ice. Jordan Steer swings at that to try and knock that away, but Minnesota's successful in it. McAlpine has it now, and high and up into the net once again.
Yeah, deflected by the River Kings defenseman.
Not a lot of room out there.
No, they're really putting the clamps on.
Both teams. Not been a lot of opportunities really most of the night, so. Willard wins that draw, gets that to Yakus. Yakus up off the boards. Newcomer tried to get that by. Gets it to Reese McDonald. He's rubbed out on the far half boards there. Hand pass there against Minnesota. Call seems to be questioned by the visiting team bench.
It looked to be a good call. He just deflected it with his hand, but then he was not the first person to touch it with the stick, so it's good for the River Kings to bring it down in the offensive zone.
Krieger out there for the draw, wins that, sends it towards the net. River Kings can't get it clean out of the defender's skate zone. Now maybe they do. Feed it across. Scores! Cole Krieger with goal number 2 on the night. What a statement goal that was there. You know, this game's been back and forth all night, and he just buried that.
Yeah, and that was another one where I didn't even see who was doing all the dirty work. If it was Bottles out in front or who it was that was doing the dirty work and just slid it over to him, and he buried it in the open. The goalie never had a chance.
Yeah, beautiful feed there, and that takes a lot of pressure off now. You know, Minnesota was, I talked to the coach yesterday when I arrived at the rink, and he said they were really hoping to go to take 2 out of 3 this weekend. So That's not, that won't be possible, as it looks like the Riverkings right now are well on their way to picking up another one here. Turnover by Castelletti. No River King there to get hold of it, but the pressure is definitely on now, and McNair has actually helped out a little bit by that second goal now. He's got a little breathing room here. Rydell looking for some breathing room down there in the corners. Minnesota's all over him. Minnesota moving it up now. Avery on the wing looking to make something happen. Shot towards the net, gets it towards McNair. Nice save by the young man there. He deflects that back to his right. Defense picks it up, helps him out, gets that up off the glass. Linesman has his hand in the air with 1:59 remaining in the period. That'll come back down to the Riverkings end for icing.
Yeah, that was actually really good offensive play by Minnesota there. The good patience, was able to hold it and snuck it around the Riverkings defenseman and got a good shot on goal from almost point-blank range, and McNair was equal to the task.
Well, time to talk a little strategy here as the Minnesota has taken their timeout. Coach calls them over to the bench. We're going to get the whiteboards going. Riverkings doing the same.
Well, the Riverkings have the Classic coming up here. What is that, next weekend, the 17th to the 20th down in Chicago, the showcase down there, and then when they come back in January, they got games on the 8th and 9th, home games against the Mullets, Minnesota Mullets, and
yeah, it should be a great start of the new year. The Mullets and the Riverkings are always a tough series, so the Mullets travel well. You can tell by the haircuts on the right side of the stands.
just jealous. Well, I'm just jealous because I don't have enough hair to have a mullet, but it's just me.
Yeah, that's true. But you wear a hat well.
Oh, thank you.
Not everyone in the booth can say that tonight. All right, the strategy talk is over. It's time to go out and execute. Faceoff will come to the left of McNair. The Riverkings defensive zone. Far faceoff circle. Cole Krieger wins that draw. Hartke battles Gunner along the point here. McNair down in the butterfly.
Yeah, empty net for Minnesota, so they got the extra attacker out there.
Referee in on the play.
Referee says, I want to play.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he wanted to get checked, but he did. Shot there, knocked down in front of the net. Yaku's in there trying to make something happen physically as he knocks the man off the puck.
Good defense by Steer, clearing that porch in front.
Gunner at the point, calling for the puck. He's got no room. Hartke's all over him. Riverkings, good job defensively there. Blocked that wraparound attempt. Over on the far half boards now. Feet out in front, puck up in the air. Bottles is trying to control it. He's tied up by the Minnesota player, and here's a chance for Hartke. Oh, he just can't get away clean. Here's a chance here for Bottles. Let's see if he can get in. Shoots, he scores! Nathan Bottles.
Rewarded for his hard work.
Absolutely. That was a great, just a team effort. So, and he's playing a violin. Riverkings up 3-0 now with 59 seconds remaining in the third period, and that's got to really help to make life a little easier for you if you're on the Riverking bench. So Minnesota's a tough team. It's been a hard matchup.
How many shots did we have coming in? I think we had
24?
We had 24, 25. We got 3 shots and 2 goals. So they've made them count in the third period here when it matters the most.
Absolutely. Here's Luke Willard. Bottles from Hartke was the empty net goal. .25 seconds remaining in the period now. Jordan Steer's got it. Flips that up into the air. Newcomer trying to break into the zone, but can't quite do it here. Kramer turns that back around now for Minnesota. Stay with us after the game, folks. We're gonna go ahead and tell you who the 3 stars are. I got my thoughts as to who a couple of them are at least.
Well, I know I've got 2. I think I had a. Yeah, I think.
And that's going to do it.
A third.
The Wisconsin Rapid Riverkings beat the Minnesota Blue Hawks 3-0. They sweep the series on home ice here. Our last home series before the end of the year, or before the end of the calendar year. Plenty more hockey to play after the first of the year. So we'll be back in just a minute. Let you know who the 3 stars of the game are. So as the coaches shake hands and congratulate each other on a hard-fought series. Both these teams have a lot to be proud of. Teams lining up at center ice now to shake hands. Good show of mutual respect here. They got a lot to be proud of, so both squads played really hard. So while we wait for the official announcement, Mark, who do you think? Who do you got for your 3 stars?
Well, I'm going to go with McNair in goal with the shutout.
I would agree.
And Bottles worked really hard. I don't know if he'll get rewarded with the official star, but he's got one for me because he really worked hard and got rewarded with the goal.
True.
And I'm going to say Krieger. I mean, I don't think he lost a face-off all night, so. Or maybe one or 2. So we'll go with Krieger he's probably the first star. McNair with the second star, and Bottles with the third.
Bottles with the third?
Yep.
Well, we'll see what the official word is. We'll be able to tell. They've got the Riverkings got a new tradition now. Handing out cowboy hats to winners. I'm not sure what brought all that about, but kind of a neat little tradition for them. Castelletti skating off the ice now. He played a good game. He's really got nothing to be ashamed of there. We knew he'd be a tough matchup. Riverkings now saluting the folks on the balcony.
Yeah, he really did. He really did play a good game. The 3 goals, the one was empty netter, and the other one was a sweet pass on the open side that he never had a chance at.
Yeah, he stopped 24 of 26 shots. That's a good night.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, Cole Krieger getting ready to put on the cowboy hat. Nathan Bottles. Kyle McNair, maybe? Hey, well deserved.
Tonight's star players of the game are brought to you by Palomino's Pizza. Tonight's 3rd star player of the game from Williamson, Michigan, wearing number 27.
Nathan Bottles is your 3rd star of the game.
Our 2nd star player of the game is the pride of Lafayette, Colorado, number 12, Cole Krieger, 2nd star. 2 goals tonight, really set the tone for the Riverkings. Mark said, did a great job in the face-off circle. And well deserved. We had a goaltender in the booth last night. A great showing of goaltending on the ice tonight by number 31, Kyle McNair. He's your 1st star of the game. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed the game and the broadcast. Riverkings will be back in action here soon as they gather at center ice to celebrate their victory. So for Art Napgezek, our producer, Matt Fillmore, the technical director, Zach Watrow on the cameras, and Mark Lochner on color commentary, I'm Paul Kennedy. For Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV, we thank you for joining us and have a great night.